Hi, Pisces. This is a general reading for the sign of Pisces. If you have Pisces anywhere in your birth chart, this is a general reading. Take what resonates with you and leave the rest. You know what is for you and what is not for you. Thank you, Spirit. Messages for the sign of Pisces. Pisces, I also want to thank you for your comments. I think that the comment section is a wonderful place to put out good, positive energy. And what a better way, or a fantastic way, to help fellow Pisces. Thank you, Spirit. Messages for the sign of Pisces. Pisces, this week, the moon will be new in the location of Capricorn. There will be a strong need to be useful to family, friends, co-workers, or even useful to the world as a whole. During this time, do not underestimate yourself. Opportunities will present themselves that will help you rid yourself of self-doubt. Also, this week, do take time to put to rest, to put to bed any resentments you may be wanting or may be experiencing. And we start off the foundation of this reading with this beautiful 10 of Cups. And this is emotional and spiritual fulfillment, reaching what it is that we would like to reach. And it's driven by the Page of Swords. And it's words that need to be spoken, or words that need to be shared. And quite possibly we're not 100% sure of what needs to be said or how they need to be spoken. But do know, when you start conversations, the words that need to be spoken will come to you. And let's start here with the 10 of Wands. An end. We have two tens right here. End. An ending of the physical work, the physical labor, the tenseness, and also an end to the spiritual, an end to the feelings, an end to the stress, an end to the emotional, an end. And then we have the King of Cups, which is protecting ourselves, protecting ourselves spiritually, and protecting ourselves emotionally. And the Sun, the true gift, the true experience, the happiness, the fulfillment. What is going on here, Pisces, is how we choose to communicate. And whether we're choosing to communicate by written word, or by speaking, or through social media, or through art, or through action, it's how we are choosing to communicate with our co-workers, or how we're choosing to communicate in the public eye. Is going to have a direct effect direct and lasting effect on the outcome or on the reward. Yes, and so I think that this year is going to be filled with a lot of rewards and a lot of benefits in your work life, in your career, in your public life, or even in your school life. Whatever it is, however you present yourself in public, there's a lot of rewards coming in for you this year. And it will be the first of an opportunity, or a first of a opportunity for reward, but it hinges, the deciding factor is how you are choosing to communicate. What are you putting out there, and how are you putting that out there? It's almost like if you put out a negative energy, a negative spin, that is what's going to be rewarded to you. If you present yourself in a good positive way, and you're using good positive ways to even express a negative circumstance, that positive energy is going to come back to you. And I see you choosing to be very positive in your creativity, in how you are presenting yourself, or how you are communicating with co-workers. It could even be with bosses or the higher ups, but you really moving into this with a positive attitude and reaping the reward of that positive attitude. And then look at this, we have the new beginnings, the fresh starts, new relationship. It could be a new partnership, a recommitting of an existing partnership, but really the person that you are meant to be with, having and experiencing life with the person that you are meant to be with. And then we have the Magician. And that Magician card, you may be experiencing a little bit of self-doubt. If you're wondering, do you have what it takes? Is this for you? Is this right? Can you do this? Will you be able to do this? And this Magician card here is letting you know, yes, you have the magic, you have the skills, you have everything that you need to create the home life, the personal life, the private life that you want to create, that you want to manifest. And here we see the Six of Wands, which is the Victory card. And more than that, I think it is people in your private life, people in your personal life showing you appreciation, and you being able to accept the appreciation that they are wanting to show, that they are wanting to share on you. And then we have these six, look, we have 10, 10, 6, 6. 6, 6 is confirmation. Putting the past behind us. Putting the past behind us. And I really do see that Pisces is putting the past behind them. And it's almost like when we're putting the past behind us, we don't need to make a grand gesture or a grand experience. It's more of a quiet transition. It's like, yes, we've known, we're learning our lessons. It's just no final hurrahs. What is done is done. What is in the past is in the past. And really, Pisces, now that 2024 has officially begun, you can really look forward to focusing on home and family life. And I believe that there's going to be a spontaneous opportunity for a trip. And I think that if this trip should happen to arise for you, that you should go. And when you decide to go, it will be filled with times of enjoyment and times of really making meaningful memories, and really times of creating, or a time of creating a different or a more connected bond. And I really see that love as growing and developing. Oh my gosh. And again, it's hinging on the words, hinging on how you choose and the words you choose to react. And then we have the Four of Swords, the deep thought, the contemplation. And I think you're really completing or contemplating on truths. Truths that you have built or were presented to you, a deep truth. And your truths are changing as you are growing and you are maturing. And the more in line with our inner truths, or the more that we align our inner truths with our life's purpose, our life's mission, the quicker that we are able to manifest what it is that we are wanting to manifest. And a spiritual gift and being slow. Something is not as you are finding that a truth that you once believed to be true is not in fact true. Something about yourself, a belief that you had about yourself has changed, has shifted. And I think what we are learning, Pisces, is what we think about or what we focus on is what we bring into us. That if we focus on what brings us pleasure and we think about things that bring us pleasure, that confirms those feelings, that confirms those emotions, and more of that will come to us. And that is the message that I have for the sign of Pisces. Thank you, Pisces. You have a blessed week.